Hey there, folks. I wanted to come on today and talk with you guys about election fraud, um, and specifically what happened in 2016, because I feel like it's really important to maintain that in our memory. It's only 2 years ago, but the president only won because of the electoral college. He actually only reached like 46% of the votes. So if you think about it in terms of how the election went, more people who voted for Hillary, and I don't I don't think that she should have ever been there. So the important part that I am trying to emphasize in this video is that the primaries are organized by the district chair of the party in whichever party you're in. And that district chair is the person who certifies the vote for your area. So if you vote in the primary after watching the debates tonight, it comes down to that district chair whether they want to certify the vote for whichever candidate. And, you know, the, at that point, the votes really don't count. Now, aside from that, there have been cases that were cited in lawsuits of vote tampering on behalf of the DNC. And, the long and short of it is that the DNC can really put whichever candidate they want up against Trump. And that's even without any interference at the polls in case there's intimidation or bribery or vote tampering. But in 2016, the reason that this is important is because in 2016, overwhelmingly, the people voted for Bernie Sanders. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt that that's who was the people's choice as far as how we voted in Nevada, where the votes were tampered with, how we voted in Ohio, where the votes were tampered with during the primaries. Okay, so right now, in the run up to the primaries, it's very important for each of us to get to know our Democratic chairperson. Go to your local DNC and find out who your Democratic chairperson is for the Democratic Party in your region and begin to have a relationship with that person, because they're the one who is responsible, whether you have a caucus or whether you have a primary, for certifying that vote. And you might have a place like we do here where you have a Secretary of State. And it's the same thing. If you have a corrupt Secretary of State, you can't get a fair election. And, right now, while we're having this slide towards fascism, it seems like having a fair election is a very important value for us to pursue. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk briefly about those subjects. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. I hope you have a great rest of your day out there, and I will talk with you again very soon.